The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
Well, I'm really excited to be joined by Sunflower Thieves. Hello.
Hi.
How did you guys get together?
We've been friends since like nursery. So we've known each other forever. And yeah, we've just always kind of been encouraged to be creative and make music, and we both had music lessons in various instruments when we were younger. And started going to open mics with our families, and yeah, just kind of got involved that way, playing covers and stuff at first, and then writing our own songs. And becoming Sunflower Thieves.
So at what point were you like, okay, we're going to make this a thing?
I don't think there was definitely a time where we were kind of like, shall we carry on? It was kind of like a hobby, and we were kind of like, shall we carry on doing this, or should we just stop? Because we realised that it was going to take like hard work and a lot of effort, and we both just enjoyed it so much that we decided to carry on. Lily was moving to Leeds, and I was going to be going to college in Nottingham, so we were basically, it was going to get harder for us to keep going. But we made the decision to just put all our effort in and carry it on.
Yeah, and all the effort's materialed into lots of goodies, so I'm really glad you did. I wanted to ask you about your new single, Don't Mind the Weather. How does the song process work between you guys in terms of writing?
Well, we wrote Don't Mind the Weather with our friend Rachel, which was our first ever co-write outside of just us two.
How was that?
It was great. Rachel's just an angel, so yeah, it was a new experience for us, but we all listened to really similar music, so it just rolled really easily. But we don't really have a process, really. It's just, well, I guess we do in a way. We like often bring a concept and then build off it, and like just chat for ages and write all of it down, and make sure we know exactly what we want to say. But that's, sometimes we do that, and then other times we just turn up and like write whatever just comes to mind and then build a concept around that. So yeah, it varies.
Yeah.
So what's Don't Mind the Weather about?
It's about feeling safe with people, and yeah. I don't know, what do you think, Amy?
I think we were trying to capture the feeling of like knowing somebody so well, and like being someone you're close to, whether it's like a friend or a partner, or maybe it's just your group of friends or whatever. It can and just being feeling like comforted and looking after each other, and knowing that like that relationship grounds you and keeps you going through all the noise, all the weather.
Did you write it during the craziness of last year, or was it written before then?
Weirdly, no. It's come out at a time, I think, where lots of people have been like, "Oh, this song literally is what this last year has been." But
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, it wasn't delivered at all. We wrote it in February last year, so just before, kind of before we knew all of this was coming at all. And yeah, it's just coincidence that's it's taken a year to come out, but it came out at the right time, I think.
Have you managed to continue writing with other people throughout all this craziness, or?
Yeah, we've actually written more than we've ever written, and it's all been with other people over Zoom. It's been great.
So have you found it more challenging because of the whole like distance and Zoom?
No, I think actually it's been a blessing in disguise, because it's like, because we haven't had time to do like gigging and that side of it, we've found time to actually write loads and meet new people. And because we haven't really done, other than the Rachel one, we've not, well, now we've done a few more in person, but before then we hadn't. It didn't really seem weird. It was just kind of normal,
natural.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about the Sunflower Thieves picture behind your head, Lily?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Oh.
My friend's mum's partner painted it for my birthday.
That's
And
so
I'm
cool.
obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, that's why it's
Aye, amazing. So
Yeah.
what's is that the Queen of Hearts, and what's she doing?
No, it's one of her henchmen
Okay.
and Tweedledee and Tweedledum,
Oh, cool.
which I guess is me and Amy.
Amazing.
Falling asleep in the back of your car, with no doubt in my mind we'll get home. Hoping you'll carry me up to my room. It's a long way to walk on my own. Find me, you've counted to 10. Hide me, I don't want this to end. Wish for the cold weather, you say wrap up warm. I leave my coat behind and it won't be long till I get a temperature so I can stay home. No need to tell them that there's nothing wrong. Find me, you've counted to 10. Hide me, I don't want this to end. You sing me the song, the one that I like. How did I miss? It ends in a fire. It's still in my mind. The words that you said, what I wouldn't give to hear them again. You sing me the song, the one that I write. How did I miss? It ends in a fight. Find me, you've counted to 10. Hide me, I don't want this to end.
The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
You guys online have been like into First Aid Kit. Are you fans? Like, are they influences, or is it just a coincidence?
I think, well, basically, when we used to play covers a lot, we had like 4 or 5 people come up to us at the end of gigs and be like, "Have you heard of this band, First Aid Kit? And these 2 girls and they sing together." And so basically, we ended up learning one of their songs. We learned Emmylou, and we did that for a while. And I think we both like love that song because of that. And yeah, I got really into them, but it was definitely because people kept telling us.
So that
I guess it's more.
first.
Yeah, I think they were just one of the biggest kind of girl. I don't know what you'd call it, girl group.
Girl duos.
Yeah, bands at the time, and now we found lots more as well. But yeah, definitely.
Who else would you say were your influences?
Well, our biggest influence at the minute is definitely Phoebe Bridgers. We both absolutely love her, and I think she kind of has influenced us in lots of different ways. So in like lyric writing, and in production, for Lily, because Lily produces everything we do.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's definitely a big one. And then like earlier ones, I think we both listened to a lot of folk, when we were growing up and stuff. And one of the first artists that we both kind of explored on our own was Lucy Rose. And we both still listen to her, both still love her music. I think mainly lyrics, but lyrics are a big thing for us. So yeah.
The fact that Lily, you're kind of in the band and you also produce it, do you think that you know what the end goal for the sound is from like the minute you start writing because of your position?
I didn't, but I think now I have more of an idea. But
Okay.
yeah, every song we write is a new learning curve for me. So yeah, no, I don't think so.
I was just gonna say, when we actually like first start writing, we have no idea what it's gonna sound like until we start demoing it, and then that's when you get excited about
Yeah.
different sounds and stuff. Don't you?
What do you think's been your biggest challenges over the last year as a musician or as musicians?
I think the main challenge for me is not being able to see people in real life. And like I guess that's not really a musician thing, but yeah, that's been my main challenge, not being able to hug people.
What has that meant for you guys in terms of like recording and getting together and stuff? Have you been able to meet up or?
We have a few times, but yeah, it's not been, it's weird. We usually in normal life we'd see each other like every day in like doing gigs or meeting up to do admin stuff or make videos, and yeah, we've had to do that mostly remotely the whole time.
Yeah.
Which has been really weird, but we still like have to talk every day and stuff, so it's not been too different. Have to. No, we do.
You also released Hide and Seek back in 2020, which is another awesome tune. What's that about?
We wrote that on a writing trip, at the start of 2020, and then after it was just the two of us. We went away for 3 or 4 days, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna do this like twice more this year, and then obviously nothing. We couldn't do anything, but it was just really nice to get away and like spend some time together, but also just sit and write and kind of enjoy the writing process, rather than being like, right, we need to write a song, and it being like spread out between like other stuff you do every day. Just having like time and space to do that and relax. And Hide and Seek came out of that, and it's kind of about like wanting almost like nostalgia for childhood, and like just sometimes you just wish you could go back to having someone look after you and not really having any worries, and yeah, just feeling safe in that. I think we talked a lot about like childhood memories and stuff, and yeah, it came out in the song.
Do you find when you go on those writing trips, you feel the pressure to come out with the goods at the end?
It's actually the only one
That's the only one.
Okay.
but
Did you feel the pressure then when you went on that trip?
kind of, but it wasn't really pressure. It was more just that we wanted to do it. Like we wrote, I think we wrote 2 songs, didn't we? And kept one of them, but it didn't really feel like pressure. It was just something new and exciting way of.
We've never really put pressure on ourselves to write, and that's not necessarily a good thing, because we used to just not write very much, and we gigged a lot, so we were gigging the same songs for a long time. And I think I don't remember why we decided to do that trip, but it was just really nice, and we were really proud of ourselves for having written 2 songs in 3 days or whatever it was.
In a way, the fact that
and
you couldn't gig has made it easier to write songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. We wouldn't have written this much if we'd been gigging, and yeah, I'm just really excited to play all the songs that we've been writing. That'll be really cool. Yeah.
Did you guys have to do anything different because obviously you couldn't gig when releasing the track to get it out there? Or
I think we probably put more into trying to spread the word online. But we had no idea what we were doing, and because we decided we were going to release it in May, around March time, when we didn't know lockdown was going to happen.
yeah,
So
how
it
long?
kind of, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know how to release, really. So we just did what we normally do, and yeah, and then just were like, right, okay, well, we've got to keep building off this and make sure we get another song out soon, and then yeah, just keep the momentum up rather than, because we do gig a lot, so that is normally what we do. We'd normally organise like a week of shows or something, but
Yeah.
that's to come.
What would you do if all of the street lights burned out? Would you feel safe, or would your heart fill with doubt? What would you say to all of your secrets? They fill up the space when all your friends have unfamiliar faces. I'm holding out, aching for a change, restlessly waiting for a train. What would it take to slow it all down and not run away when all of the noise gets too loud? You're holding out, aching for a change, restlessly waiting for a train to take away your heavy weight, to make the whole thing go away. There's nothing more to do today. May your colors fade to gray, fade to gray. What do you dream when the world is sleeping? Where do you go
The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
What tunes have got you through the last year? I'm assuming both of you will have different answers.
I need to have a look at my Spotify. I haven't listened to it for a
Feel
long
free.
time.
I started running this year, so I listen to music when I run.
Yeah.
So I have like a few albums, I suppose, sort of. The Save the World album by Muna. That album
That's a great album.
really reminds me of running in summer and just made me feel great.
Yeah, that
It's
just makes
really
me want to dance really, really crazily, that album.
It's a great
Yeah.
album. I've now got some great images in my head too.
Yeah, I think Sylvanesso's new album, Free Love, came out last year, and that got me through, definitely. And also, this song called Minor Justice by Flock of Dimes. That is a
Ooh, I've never heard
great
that before.
song.
Okay.
I absolutely love that song right
Flock
now.
of Dimes.
Yeah,
I'm going to check that out after.
yeah, do it.
You've also had some awesome airplay over the last year with like Radio X and BBC Introducing and other bits and pieces. Do you still get that, oh my gosh, I'm on the radio excitement?
Yeah. When John Kennedy played hide and seek,
He's a legend.
like his show's like I think it starts at 11 p.m. and goes on till like 3 in the morning or something. And I hadn't actually spoken to him, but I'd spoken to another presenter at Radio X, and he was like, "Yeah, I've sent it to John, and he's gonna play. I think he's gonna try and play it tonight." So I was like, "Oh God, have I got to stay up for 4 hours in case he might play it?" And I was like, "I don't know if I can do that." And then it was literally he played it in the first like 45 minutes or something, and he emailed me while the song was on, and he was like, "Hi Amy, playing it now. What do you want me to say about the song?" And I was like, I was
No
like
pressure.
trying to like type before the song finished. But yeah, it was really exciting, and everyone in my house was asleep, and I was just like, I want to talk to someone about it. I want to celebrate with someone, but yeah, that was really exciting. It's always cool to hear your song on the radio.
Yeah, definitely. What are you working on at the moment that you can tell us about?
I am producing EP at the moment.
Ooh,
It's really exciting.
that is really exciting. When can we expect that?
No idea.
Fair enough.
Can't give you a date.
This year, maybe?
Hopefully.
Okay.
I'd like to say so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be releasing they're all co-writes from the last year, but it is like really early stages. We're still kind of finalising the track list and just starting to talk about artwork and stuff. So.
I'm sure it will sound amazing.
Thanks.
No pressure. If gigs were back on the table and you got a call tonight saying that you could have a gig tomorrow and it could be at any venue you wanted in the world, where would you want it to be?
That's big.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
Wow.
Sorry.
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
Well, we wrote a song the other day about wanting to go out in Amsterdam and watching fireworks over the Paradiso, so that'd be pretty cool to go gig there.
Okay.
That would be cool. We've never played there, but that would be
Incredible.
That would be really cool.
Okay, so in Amsterdam, and if you could share the stage with someone as a collaboration, who would that person be, or that act be?
Oh my God. I think at the minute, I don't know if I'd say this all the time, but at the minute for me, Bon Iver.
Yeah.
I'd love to collaborate.
I mean, yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
That would be great.
So you're sharing a stage with Bon Iver in Amsterdam. And you can have a dream rider. What would be on that rider?
Oh.
This is really stupid. I'm absolutely obsessed with dried mango at the minute. I actually can't stop eating it.
So random.
Basically, a big bag of that, some wine probably, because wine's always good for a gig.
Yeah. Before or after or both?
After. Maybe 1 glass before and then 5 glasses after.
Yeah, I quite like like half a glass or a glass before, because kind of just gives you a little, I don't know, buzz. A buzz.
So Bon Iver on stage in Amsterdam with dried mango and wine.
I would
Weird.
not pick dried mango. I can't think
Really
of
good one.
it,
What would you add to that, Lily?
though. I'm just gonna say fruit pastels. That's all I can think of right now.
So random. Oh. Well, we look forward to seeing and hearing your EP, It's Angelique Zone, and hopefully we will hear about it this year. And if people want to find out more about you, where can they go? What can they do?
Everywhere. Instagram is just Sunflower Thieves. Twitter is Sun Thieves Music. And we've recently put a few videos up on our YouTube, which we have kind of neglected in the past. But we've put a live session of Don't Mind the Weather, an official video, and what was the other one? A lyric video. Really nice lyric video.
So
shot in
people
Brighton.
can sing along as well.
Yeah.
Do karaoke. And yeah, just everywhere. Just put Sunflower Thieves in. Hopefully our faces will appear.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for giving up the time to chat to me today.
Thanks for having us.
And we look forward to hopefully one day when we can get you back in the studio and you're down in London actually doing a physical session. That would be amazing.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks again so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All that you are, all that I've been. Keep me inside under your skin. Hold me in silence, I'm not trying. I'll be inside here and hiding. Show me it's safe on the side of the door. Oh, and the moon draws me to you, draws me to you. Something so silver feels so familiar. Maybe it's true. The tide will carry us through. Tell me how it feels, pull me under. The farther we dive, the more we uncover. When you decide to swim to the surface, take it all in, we deserve it. You'll see we're never too far from the shore. Oh, and the moon draws me to you, draws me to you. Something so silver feels so familiar. Maybe it's true. The tide will carry us through the water, through the thunder. If the winter's heavy on your shoulders, through the water, through the thunder. If the winter's heavy on your shoulders. Oh, and the moon draws me to you, draws me to you. Something so silver, don't mind the weather when I'm with you. The tide will carry us through. Maybe it's true. The tide will carry us through. Maybe